In Sacramento, Governor Newsom signed a bill that formally apologized for California's role in slavery and the decades of anti-black policies that followed. The legislation was part of a package of reparations bills introduced this year, but was the only one that passed this cycle. ABC 7 News reporter Suzanne Fawn joins us live from the newsroom with more. Suzanne.
Supporters say this apology is the first step of many more that are needed. Now, critics tell me the apology only amounts to words. They need action in the form of reparations.
A formal apology for California's role in slavery. Governor Gavin Newsom just signed Assembly Bill 3089 into law. In a statement, the governor explained what the apology bill signifies. The state of California accepts responsibility for the role we played in promoting, facilitating, and permitting the institution of slavery, as well as its enduring legacy of persistent racial disparities. Building on decades of work, California is now taking another important step forward in recognizing the grave injustices of the past and making amends for the harms caused. But advocates for reparations say the law does not go far enough to atone for the state's legacy of racism. Chris Logston is the lead organizer for a reparations advocacy group called Coalition for a Just and Equitable California.
This apology is not reparations. What we need is actually reparations.
Logston says issuing an apology is insulting.
It feels somewhat like a slap in the face for the governor to sign this apology bill the day after he vetoed one of the bills, specifically SB 1050, that would have provided restitution and compensation for Black Americans who had their property taken by the state of California.
Assemblyman Reggie Jones-Sawyer of Los Angeles wrote the bill. He served on the California Reparations Task Force. Jones-Sawyer explained why an apology is important. Quote, "Healing can only begin with an apology. The state of California acknowledges its past actions and is taking this bold step to correct them, recognizing its role in hindering the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness for Black individuals through racially motivated punitive laws." State lawmakers with the California Legislative Black Caucus introduced more than a dozen initiatives to compensate Black Americans harmed by ancestral enslavement. Other states considered California as a model for the response. Assemblywoman Lori Wilson, who chairs the Black Caucus, said that state lawmakers will keep pushing for more reparations in the future. She said this is a multi-year effort, and the signed laws are a meaningful foundation.
And last year, California became the first state in the U.S. to consider restitution. A state reparations task force determined that more than 2,000 enslaved people were brought to the Golden State. The apology bill calls for a memorial plaque to be installed in the state capitol. Live in the newsroom, Suzanne Fawn, ABC 7 News.